It's the last push before we're kind of done with all the major builds. There's maybe a couple of more things that are smaller to do, but well, once this floor is done, it's all done. Then all I have to do is just clean up the area and add some plants, and yeah, it's looking really nice. Today in the morning, Don Hugo finished the steps, looking really nice. So now we have floor continuous from here to over there. So pretty happy about that.
Just want to underscore quickly is they have integrated AI to make your systems like immediately much smarter. First draft, brainstorm, or polish up notes, right? So you this is a big one for me. Sometimes I take notes on the computer. It's very sloppy. It might not be obvious.
So I'm on top of the bathroom. This frame here is for a skylight. It's a very simple one. The ones, for example, on that dome over there, that one's a pyramid, and that one's gonna be a pyramid. But this one, it's just gonna be this flat piece of glass on top of this. So I had the welder make a frame, a square frame, and now all I'm doing is the legs for these, they have to go inside the, they have to go in a little bit. So I'm just knocking them out so they go in, and then I'll put some cement on top to like cement them in, I guess, and then have make little legs for them to make them look a little bit nicer. But yeah, that's all I'm doing right now. But kind of a sketchy setup here, on top of this ladders and stuff, scaffolding kind of that I made out of wood. It's not very sturdy, so I'm not having the best time, but just giving it a shot. Beautiful day, a little smoky because I'm burning some leaves. It's the end of the fall, so, or winter, yeah, end of winter, and all the leaves from the trees just accumulated, and Okay, so I got the frame for the glass skylight in. It's a little bit off, but I think it looks good. It should hold. That's what the inside looks like. So I really like the idea of having like, yeah, I really like the idea of having a really big skylight. So now when you're going to the bathroom or doing whatever you need to do in here, you got all the green stuff up there. Yeah. Super nice. Maybe it shouldn't have been this big, but what are you gonna do? This is what the outside looks like. Yeah, beautiful. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do about this bathroom door here. My original idea was to have an arc, like an arch right here, and that might still work, but I'm not sure. I kind of have to devote most of tomorrow to do that, but there's so much other stuff that I could do. Yeah. My biggest, the most physically demanding part right now is removing a lot of the dirt from this area right here. It's about like 50 centimeters, no, like 30 centimeters too tall, this earth. So I'm slowly removing it, 1 or 2 wheelbarrows a day. I have to do that all the way around here. Then I have to take down this cement pit where the guys use to make their cement mix back in the day. So once I have that done, I'll remove some of the dirt right here, just a little bit more. We're trying to avoid the water pooling down here, because then I'm gonna add like a little slope this way so that when the water runs down, it runs away from the foundation, and then a natural channel will form this way, and all the water will go that way. That's the idea. We'll see if it works. But I think for the remaining part of the day, I have about a half hour left. I'm going to move those stones over there, and then I'm going to break this apart with a pickaxe. So let's go ahead and do that. So that dried up cement I'm going to use for, well, the idea is that I don't want to have any waste here, so I want to reuse some of that cement. So I'll show you what my idea is. Wow, beautiful. Okay, so the one like interesting slash issue we have here at the dome is that the ground is very sandy, red dirt, and when it rains, it doesn't get muddy, but it gets fairly, you know, it sticks to the bottom of your shoe. So we have areas like this that you really can't walk on when it rains. Not that you will need to anymore, because you know, I'm gonna plant some flowers and all that stuff on the side of this walkway. Plant some stuff over there. There's 3 things that I want to do. with the leftover like bricks and all that hard stuff, cement. One is that I want to build a little path going up to the door window. So from here, just a little bit of a path. No cement or nothing. I'm just gonna use that whatever I was just pickaxing and create a little path with some either flagstone or some type of floor that's heavy. The reason I don't want to use the cement is because when it rains over here, the water comes down this way. Oh, whoa. Birds are fighting, I guess, or playing. Probably fighting. So yeah, the dirt, water runs down this way, and it needs a clear path to go downhill that way. So I'm gonna try to create like a slope this way, and then create a little like cemented type border around here so that the water goes this way. And so if I block it off with a floor right there, or a pathway, the water won't have anywhere to flow. So I'm just gonna pack it down really hard, down with the leftover cement mixed stuff that we had. So I'm gonna dig this out a little bit and then put it in there. I'm going to use some of the leftover gravel that we have. The other thing I want to do is a path. So I think I might cancel this path, although it is a really nice one. I'm not sure, but we'll see. Anyways, if I do build a path right here, I also want to do the same thing where I use up the like remaining rocks and stuff that I have and break it all apart, and then create a nice little path that you can walk on top of the flagstone or whatever you need. And then the other one is I want to build a little path down here. So you can imagine you can go this way, or you can go down where the cement mixer is. So a little like path this way, that way. So you walk down here, and then right where the cable is being buried, I want to have a little path going this way to where, right where the sand is right now. This is going to be the little parking area for your car. So when you're in the parking area, you can park over here. You get out of your car, and then you walk straight and then to the right to the dome or to the patio thing. That's the reason why I kind of want to cancel this. I'm not sure. We'll see how it works out. I think walking to the dome this way, for me, it feels more natural. And I've been walking on it the whole time, so there's already like a nice clear path. But also walking through the trees, it's really cool as well. I don't know. I'm not sure yet. I don't want two paths. I think one is good enough. So yeah, we'll see what we do. Anyways, that's it for today. It's getting late. I'm gonna do a couple more things, but I'm not gonna video anything anymore because I'm very tired. So I don't want to worry about the camera. Anyways, the dream continues. We're almost done. And yeah, thank you for watching. This is all about updates now. I just finished building the little arch. I think it came out pretty good. Yeah, came out pretty good. Now I'm just struggling a little bit to add some of this area was opened, like it's just a brick up here and it's this much to fill in. So I've been slowly filling it in because when I do a lot of it, it starts to fall apart. So yeah. Anyways, I don't know if I showed this before, but the electrical is done for the bathroom, for basically everything. This is it's a switch for the bathroom there. There's a light right there. This is for the shower. All the showers here in Paraguay are electric showers, or you can choose electric. So yeah, we got one phase, one hot, one neutral, and then the ground. Ground is this green, and that ground travels all the way down. Without having the ground, it's very dangerous to shower in that electric shower. And then we have another light right here. So we'll have a nice LED light right there. We have a lot of stuff was going on today. Senor Hugo, Don Hugo was here with cheetah print, his helper, and they were doing this floor. So it's pretty much done. I need to get more tile for them to finish. So that's what it's looking like. It's pretty good. The window guy came and he measured more of the yeah, he measured more of the sizes for the glass. So he should be here tomorrow to do that, I hope. I also called the carpenter and he should have the doors ready, he says. Hopefully soon, hopefully by the end of this week. So we're moving along pretty good. Also had Gordy, his name is Gordy. He's, guess you could say a landscaper, but he came and, cleaned up this area, and then they raked it all up and put a big pile right here. And I'm gonna wait for that to dry for about a day, and then I'm going to set it, light it up, and hopefully we can get rid of this stuff. At some point in the future, I'd like to have some composting, but for now, all the organic material that we collect, we just basically burn because it just gets blown around by the wind. Yeah, and then I had the plumbers here, and they're starting the whole plumbing process. I'll show you kind of what we're doing. So I don't know if you remember, but the very first video I think that I made, I was digging up in this corner right here. I was digging this corner to find the pipe. I did find the pipe, but the valve for my property is way up there by the tank. So the plumbers are going to put another valve right here, so that they can cut off my line if they need to for some reason. But basically what they did was, I told them that this spigot right here, I don't want it there anymore. I want it to continue this way, all the way over there. And I'm going to have the water run this way. and then it's going to run down this way, and we'll put a spigot right there by that corner so that we can water some plants a little bit closer. And then, so there's going to be a T right there for the water. Then we'll have the water's going to run this way. And then there's another T right here. And then this one is going to the kitchen. So that's where that's going. Then this T continues. And we'll have another T right here. And this one goes to the bathroom, right about there somewhere. And then it's a T right here. And the reason this continues is that in the future, right in that corner by that tree, I'm going to have a water tank. Yeah, I want to build or buy a water tank and hook it up. And somewhere along the way also I'm going to put a like one-way valve or check valve or whatever you call it, so that whenever this area, it's a small community, but it's a growing community, and more houses are having there's just more demand for water over time. So basically what happens is they told me in the summer, they might run out of water because the pump they have by the tank over there just it's not strong enough, and there's not enough water for, when everybody uses the bathroom around 5-6 p.m., especially in the summer. So what ends up happening is a lot of people will have a tank with a small pump and a motor, and that's basically what I'm going to do as well. I'm going to have like 1,500 liter tank with a little pump, and so that whenever we have a water shortage, I'll have reserves for water. I also can. I think what I'm gonna do is, because of this, I have that skylight right there. That's a pretty decent sized skylight. I might be able to build a little like water collection kind of I'm gonna like gutters so that I can collect that rainwater and use that for showering and stuff. Drinking water is a little different here. People drink straight from the whatever water we get from the tank up there, but I haven't been drinking the water just because I'm just not sure if I trust it, especially where that pump is situated. It's kind of down the hill, and I'm not really sure I like the idea of having that. It's nice, you can shower with it and you can clean stuff with it, but drinking it, I'm not super sure. So so that's what was happening today. We're almost done with this, so now I'm just gonna clean up and hopefully maybe finish this bathroom thing. Then I'm going to cut this frame up because it's kind of in the way, and I want it to be out of the way now. So I'm going to cut up some of the pipes and just take it somewhere out of the way. So I think I'll do that, and then clean up and go home. So I don't know if you can will be able to see this, but there is a bird nesting in the window over there. You see it? Let's see how close we can get to it. It's not moving. Okay. We'll leave him alone. We'll leave her alone. Yeah, that's cool. Look at this sunset. Wow. Beautiful.
Aquí compadre, no hay que preocuparse de comer. Ella pone gusto, no lo va a dejar.
Serious business now. We're getting to the end of the project. This is a pipe that's going to run down right to that palm tree, and we're going to put a spigot coming out right there so we can water the plants from closer to the house. Anyways, yesterday after everybody left, I cut these these bottles, and my idea with them is to make bottle bricks. So you put two of the same half, like same type, together. So then you create a kind of a, like something like that, and then you tape. You tape that together, like right here, and so you make like a brick. So I have enough for about, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I got 8 of these, and what I'm gonna do is, I don't really want to do this, but I have kind of no choice because I'm running out of money, or in the budget I don't have enough money to finish. So this window right here, I think it's gonna be a little too much for me to make a custom window for this. So in the meantime, what I think I'm gonna do is just close it, and then in the future I can knock it down and build like insert a nice window there. But I don't want it to get dark in there from this area, so that's why I'm going to use the bottles. So I'm gonna put like a nice little circle, like all 8 of them in a circle, so that at least we have some light coming through. Yeah, it's kind of I'm running out of money for that part of the project, so I have to start improvising. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do right now, actually, before I change my mind. Hey, so this is me from the future. As I'm editing this video, the time has already passed, but I was going over the footage and I kept wondering, like, I thought I filmed that and I thought I filmed this, and maybe my mind is just playing tricks on me. But basically, there's stuff that I probably just didn't end up filming. And I guess the reasoning behind that is that I was getting to the end of the project and I was running out of money in my budget. But more importantly, I was running out of time. I had a flight that I needed to get to. So, a date that was final. And so I was like, I really got to finish this. So, filming doesn't take a lot of time, but it does take a lot of focus. And so then I thought, okay, I'm just going to do a bunch of these things without filming because I need to get done. And that's, I'm here for a reason, and documenting this process is not as important. Like finishing the way that I dreamt this was the important thing to do. And so, yeah, that's why I don't have a lot of footage this last couple of weeks. And it seems like there are gaps in the, there's definitely gaps. But, yeah, I don't really have I don't regret not filming that. But if I had more time, I think I would have done it more properly. Anyways, I just wanted to say that. I think this is the end of this video. The next video, we're going to do something really cool. So, I think we have maybe 2 or 3 videos left, and that's it for this project. It's been a wild ride, and I hope maybe in the end I can summarize it all in the best way that I can. But I just want to thank you guys for watching, and on to the next video.